everybody. This is the Orin fight. I'm assuming that you've already gotten to the Ball Temple. You've done everything previous to that. I mean,
I expected a temple to murder would be more fun, a little joyous even.
this fight's
There's no
it's
greater
fairly
pleasure
easy.
than battle.
It is a
You
little
face
long
your
and
enemy
involved.
blade to blade, spell
Not
to
a
spell.
huge amount of
But to
strat
take a life
involved.
unawares is no more to be celebrated
Once you
than
get down
plunging
here,
a dagger
the
into a
fight will
trapped
start.
rat.
It'll do some
Oh,
dialogue.
I've
And you have
killed plenty
Halcyon
of
is down
rats.
there.
I celebrated every time.
And you're basically given dialogue that will do some roll checks to see whether or not Halcyon lives or dies. So, I usually use my sorcerer warlock with the high charisma to do, you know, these roll checks. Well, like so, once the fight starts, Orin changes into a big giant creature. The creature has 10 stacks of indestructible. You have to remove the stacks of indestructible to actually do any real damage. Having a bunch of pets out and stuff that can do hits is helpful. Multiple hit spells are great, like magic missile, to help remove the stacks as quickly as possible. You don't have to worry about the ads on the outside. They will not attack, and you can't really attack them because they got sanctuary on them. They will suffer like area effect damage. What I like to do is I use my cleric, I use Shadow Art, and I pull out the genie who does like thunder damage. Basically, as I'm fighting more, the genie goes around the platform and blows them off the platform. Alright, so just thunder waves them off the platform. So by the time Orin's defeated, these guys activate, because they will activate after Orin is dead. Then they'll start attacking him. So by the time you finish Orin, hopefully your genie's knocked a couple of these guys off, so you got less of these to fight afterwards. They don't do a lot of damage. They do turn invisible and throw rocks until they get up close and hit you with daggers. But again, this is more of a long fight trying to remove the stacks. Once you get the stacks down and you start doing damage, there is an amount of time that this little dais, this little skull up here, will reapply the stacks of indestructible 10 stacks back onto Orin again. So you got to remove them all over again. So it's basically a wash repeat. Remove the stacks, do a little bit of damage. Stacks get reapplied, remove the stacks, do a little bit of damage. That's basically the fight. Orin herself doesn't really do a ton of damage. Like I said, I try to put as many things out as I can to remove the stacks using magic missile and whatever. I have multiple hits that does a lot of multiple hits in one turn, and hopefully I can get her down fairly quickly and make the fight less agonizing. But I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna start the fight. I'm gonna space through the dialogue until I get to the roll check.
One day I'll catch a break.
And basically, I'm showing you what I'm doing. Like I said, this is how I do it. I'm sure there's other ways out there, even probably better ways of doing the fight. This is just how I do it.
Hush, hush. It was.
So I'm gonna space through this till we get there. I'm
Did
gonna do
it
the
think
persuasion
it could
check 'cause I have high
save?
charisma.
Only the blades can offer salvation.
Ooh, and I lose the roll. That's not great. There we go.
You do not
Luckily, I
lie,
had a reroll
underling.
ready.
It is your blood I am destined to spill.
Space through all this nonsense. So she changes in this big old creature, a giant package for some weird reason. Okay, the fight is on. She does two ads that aren't sanctuary. I do like to try to kill those off the bat, just because they're just pretty much annoying at this point. They also
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
They also have stacks of 3 stacks of unstoppable on them, so now I can actually do some damage. Just gonna send my little genie out here to knock these chuckleheads off. Said the more pets you get out that do hits to remove the stacks of unstoppable or indestructible. It's unstoppable. There you go. Unstoppable, the better. You know, you actually have to hit to remove the stacks. There we go. We're down to 8. And just reapply them. See?
Take our strength.
Get rid of this ad that's being a bit of a pain. Alright, one shot at him. Let's go finish this dude off.
I will not know failure.
That's what I get for not paying attention when I'm hitting.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Dazed. Ah, such a pain. Well, my little genie's got a job to do, and we're just gonna go ahead and do that. That guy.
Way.
I think I'm gonna be able to remove the stacks before they get reapplied. Nobody's really taken a ton of damage, but it does apply apply Blade Ward, so that reduces the amount of damage. Okay.
This way.
So, do I have magic missile scroll? I feel like I did. I could do that, but meh. Meh. I'm just gonna hit a lot. Let's do this. Where can I hit Orin? Let's see, not enough movement. Game, you're such a pain.
Prostrate before your throne of blood. Heed our prayer. Heed your call.
Still got 2 stacks.
Well, so much for peace.
Let's see if we can actually get some damage in here. You know, we managed to get her down a bit. See, it's like 3 of those I've already knocked off the platform. So. They don't really have any either. I'm worried about, hey, are they carrying something? No, it's like a green dagger. It's maybe worth 60 gold. It's not worth it. It's easier to get the fight over quicker.
What's the plan?
And we're still good on health. Thank you for reapplying those. Ugh. Alright, so 1 hit, she's down. As you notice, all these other dudes activated. Now, here's what's key. Please loot her before you start getting all those other guys. You'll have this legendary short sword. You have this legendary dagger. Pick it up. Key. Gold. A piece of shit. Piece of studded leather. And, you know, some gray items that aren't worth anything and aren't worth taking up your inventory space. So the reason we want to loot her before we start fighting these guys is I found out. So if you don't loot her and you finish doing the fight, kill all these ads, you kill them, it goes into a little cutscene where you pick up the gem from apparently the dagger itself. Problem is the dagger then disappears after the cutscene gives you the gem, so no more dagger, right? So I've done this fight like 5 different times trying to figure out why the dagger kept disappearing, and the reason is I'm not picking it up before I complete the fight. So that's an important thing for you. I don't know if it's a glitch, a bug, or working as intended. Whatever it is, if you do pick up the dagger, as well as everything else prior to ending the fight, you still keep the dagger. Otherwise, you lose the dagger once you end the fight and the cutscene happens. So let's go ahead and finish this off. That's a little FYI, little tip from your Uncle Moist. So, all right, let's finish this up. What do we want to do? Yes, these guys are all sanctuary, so they're not gonna do anything grand beforehand. Don't have anything to throw at them. Yeah, whatever. Well, they do turn invisible, but if you got CSs or some good AoEs, they don't have a bunch of health points. Like, fairly certain LaSalle can probably one-shot each one of these. Well, now you see why I have my genie go around blowing the, a good majority of them off. Alright, so now we're just gonna go ahead and mop up the floor with these guys. See, one shot. That's not the one I want to do. Sorry. How many of you have done that where you accidentally attack your own dude? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's funny.
Hatazith.
So here's the cutscene I'm talking about. So,
A metallic tang fills the air as the Slayer's form is drained of life. Ashes to ashes, blood to blood, you have robbed another god of his chosen.
alright, so do this, and then
Glint of light on something in the
you see the
blood
dagger
catches
in
your
the blood,
eye.
even though we've already picked it up. And it takes the gem out, but the dagger disappears from your inventory, but you have the gem. No dagger, but you have the stone. So that's why you pick up the dagger prior to all that
Gortash,
nonsense.
then.
And that way you keep the
I'm
legendary
sure
dagger
his
as well.
enthusiasm will be boundless.
Seek
At
him
any
out.
rate, that's the Orin fight. It's not that hard. It's a little time consuming. I'm sure there are better strats out there, but this is the one that I use. It works, and I have no issues. Thanks for visiting. Leave a like, comment below, all the YouTube things, and I'll see you again.